What's up guys, it's Andrew, so I'm here to break down this video. So I'm going to play it through and then we'll jump into it. Alright, did you see it? Did you get everything you need to do? Alright, first of all, a vehicle creeping up on you with no lights on or dim lights, low beam lights, is a red flag to begin with. That kid should have already darted across that property line to get away from it. His head should be on the swivel. I don't care how young you are, situational awareness is a must. That vehicle should have never been able to get beside him. So, with that said, vehicle pulls up, it's slowing down, obviously. Right there, that kid should be redirecting his movement, his travel. He should be more centered with a triangle, like point from that vehicle. If you watched it later on, I'll fast forward it just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Where the camera guy is when he films, right there, that's where the guy wants. The kid wants to be facing the vehicle like that at the least possible. What that allows him to do is be able to push that subject back into that vehicle by letting that dog advance on the subject. That is one tactic that is more effective for what the kid is. But what the kid really needs to be in this situation is in front of the vehicle. See how those lights are? When the vehicle pulls up, if the kid was in front of the vehicle and that vehicle had its bright lights on or normal lights on, it would cast a shadow of the kid, a silhouette of the kid of anywhere in front of it. So people who are near the window in houses that are at the tip of this cul-de-sac would be able to see what's going on. They would be able to see the shadows. They'd be able to see the light, the broken light shining and everything. So that's where you want to be. Also, that allows you to see the driver. You know the driver's intention, whether he's wanting to hit you for a hit and run, if he's wanting to get out, if he wants to back off, if he wants to pull off, whatever it is, it allows you to be able to see him as well. And another thing, it keeps you from being overtaken by anybody who comes around the other side of that vehicle. Right now, the driver can come around completely behind that vehicle. Also, anybody who comes out that back door can grab that kid. That kid is in an ambush situation. If that kid turns more direct onto that vehicle, the situation is a little bit better, but still not the best. For the kid to be at some point so the vehicle can be seen from all points. Anybody who accesses that vehicle, that kid can pick up on before it's too late. Now, with that said, this right here, that vehicle slowing down, that kid should have gone ahead and started getting into position to handle the situation. The fact that the dog turned towards the cameraman, that right there just shows it's a routine. The fact that the dog is not wanting to engage, is not alerting with the guy obviously leaning at the vehicle, that just shows it's a routine. In a real situation, you either want to be backing away, leaving the situation, or you want to command the guy to get back in his vehicle, or you want to go ahead and just let that dog do its thing, because obviously this guy has ill intent. There's no reason he should be able to get out. Now notice how the dog's natural instinct, he wants to go, even though he knows it's a routine, his natural instinct still tells him, even with the routine, that he wants to go forward, but the kid holds him back. See how the kid's pulling pressure on that collar and leash? He has to command the dog to go. So he does it. He lets the guy get attacked by the dog, but the dog engages the weak side. There's no reason that dog should be engaging the weak side. When that dog's engaged like that too, notice the kid's back is still to the back of that van. Someone can come around the back of the van, come out the back of that van, and grab him from behind. So that right there, for where he's at, being on the side of that vehicle, is how he wants to be facing. He wants to look at that vehicle and see as much of that vehicle as possible. But the fact that he's not is just a routine. It's flawed routine. Now, with this right here, notice the dog is on, and it comes off, and it drops. It's submitted. Why is it submitted? It's because it was shot by e-collar. The dog comes back and it cuddles at... There's no reason in a situation like that that your dog should drop to its chest. It should not go into a lay or a down, whatever you want to call it. It should not do that. It should be up, ready to re-engage that threat, because that threat is still obviously there. It should not have its back to that threat. If you take your dog off the threat, you tell the threat to move on. In this situation, you tell the guy to walk, you yell through the van, driver, pull forward, keep going, and you let them go ahead. You stand your ground. You never want your dog to have its back, and you never want to walk off and turn your back to it, because someone else can come out that van. If it's not the original attacker, there can be someone waiting on the corner of that van. As soon as he walks right there, ambush him. So many things can go wrong with that situation. Right there, that dog should be turning around. There's no reason that kid's head and that dog's head should not be on a swivel. That dog should be picking up on it. But notice how the dog, if you look at the ears, how the ears are pointed towards the road, that means its nose, its eyes are pointed towards the kid. It's focusing on the kid, and it's focusing on the cameraman. It knows it's a routine. And right there, the dog, for the routine, knows, hey, I'm about to engage. That's what it is. In real life, curiosity, yeah, would have that dog be like, hey, something's going on. But the dog does not have it. The dog doesn't have any sense of reality into it. It's just going through the routine, because notice how it looks back at the camera. It should have stayed eyes, ears, nose, definitely mouth forward. That right there, that's going to be pointed out by my colleague. She is going to make one talking about the fact that this dog was shocked and how the training is flawed, because they diluted the dog's sense of reality. They took the realness away from the dog. This dog is nothing but a circus performer, and sadly a poor one at that, because it's so fearful and submitted that it can't even do its basic job, which should be protecting that kid. Because even though the quote-unquote routine is over, he's still a threat. In real life, that guy will still be a threat. In real life, there's no routines. It's reality. And this shows no signs, no comprehension, no evidence whatsoever of anything real. It's not based in reality. It's just someone's logic perspective of how things should go, and it's flawed. It's very flawed. The fact that they're selling this and able to sell this, to demonstrate this, and more so get 13,000 likes, it just tells you how many people are out there clueless. But then again, if you live in a bubble, you have no real need for protection. That's why these people who are not experts can get away with this kind of stuff. Don't be fooled by it, because as you can see in a real life situation, this kid would be dead because he did not take technical advantage. He did not break contact the way that he needed to control the situation, to keep eyes on the situation, to be able to have the best technical advantage possible. His back is always exposed to some target. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Drop them below. Till next time, guys.